Hi, Carol here, and welcome to my craft room again. Okay, I have done actually one technique on the card. I did a part 1 and 2, which I wanted to do more, but I started to, I was going to do a Copic coloring feature, and so remember that Copic thing, that organizer that I put together, my husband and I, for all of my Copics, and I had them over here to the left of me on that tray, and I don't know, something, even though they said you could stand them up vertically, I could not rest with that for some reason, and they looked very nice. I put pictures on my blog and I showed everybody what they look like because I used those ceiling tile things on the bottom. It separated them nicely, but it was still vertical, and I am used to it thinking that Copics had to be horizontal, lying, you know, flat. So I took out my two organizing units that I had put away, and I couldn't fit them obviously in my Stampin' storage that I put my blendabilities in now, because before I only had, you know, 75, 80 markers, but now I have them all. So I stopped everything I was doing today, and I actually got the units out, and I'll just show you quickly here. I have them accessible because that big tray would have had to sit on my desk somewhere, and it was 14 by 14. That takes up a lot of space. And this way, this doesn't take up as much, but I do lose the accessibility of my paint brushes, which are behind, and all of my distress applicators and things I have behind there. But like, you know, you have to walk 2 seconds and grab it, so it's no biggie. So what I did, I'll just take the camera right here. I put them into the holders that I had like this. So I did them in the rainbow colors this way, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then I started up here with the purples, which I really should switch them up, but anyway, that's what I did, and I realized you have an awful lot of ease but so I like it better this way, and I can just grab them right beside me to do any kind of coloring, and now I feel better. So I used my case for something else, storing something else, and it all worked out. So anyway, so let's get on to the second card from Stretching Your Stamps. Wonderful, wonderful techniques over there. So I took what dies I had accessible, the Stampin' Up! Ones, Thankful, Merry, and Love, and I grabbed that piece of paper that I sopped up the distress paints with from doing this card. I finished it, and I really like it. I love the chipboard cardstock. I like the chipboard butterfly and the glossy accents on I'm Thankful, and then you open it up and it says For You. So this is a nice card. Talk about sturdy. I mean, this is regular craft cardboard. It's not even cardstock, it's cardboard. It is really, really heavy, but it's nice, and I'll do a nice envelope for it and in craft to match, and I think it'll make a nice card. So now I'm going to move on to another technique using the heart die. I grabbed my positioner because I want to fill this whole area if I can. So we're going to see. I stamped it out with the positioner, and I will see if needs be use it. I set it over there. I am going to take, for once, I'm actually going to use my EK Success embossing tool, and this smells so good. I'm telling you, it has such a nice smell to it. It's crazy. You think I would use it all the time, but it's a nice one. So I'm all set for that. Let's grab some Versamark on this heart, and this is Inkadinka-Doo. Really nice background stamp. It's just not gargantuous. This is a 5.5 by 4 1/4 lengthwise card with Gina K Designs 120 pound luxury white cardstock. So I am going to put this Versamark on here, and I'm going to use I don't know, white. I guess I'll use white embossing powder. I was going to use clear. I might use clear. I think I'm going to switch back to clear. Okay, I think that's enough. So let's set this on here and get my positioner ready. Yikes, I don't want that to have any black on it and totally ruin my card. So let's move that to there, like so. I know it looks a tad crooked going that way, but it'll all come out in the wash, I think. So let's grab this, if I can, sideways, press down, and there we have it. Take the positioner off. There we go. Give it some pressure, pressure, and lift up. Oh, looks good. So let's do that again. I like to lay my stamp down and put the Versamark on this way. Okay, so let's get this on there, and I think I'll set it straight. It's maddening to see it the other way, isn't it? And you know what I'm going to do? I think I am going to emboss this first because I don't want to smush that. Okay, so let's do clear. Space is my thing now. I'm starting to pull myself in on my desk again, but it was a must with those Copics. I just didn't feel comfortable. Isn't that awful? It doesn't matter. You might as well just do how you feel comfortable. Put them all in the, you know. There we are. Move this over. Don't want to get anything on the inside of this. And let's get out my brand new Ranger. Look at, unbelievable. I can talk and emboss. So I think tomorrow on the online class is background stamps as well. And it's amazing what you can do with one background stamp, like how many techniques you can get out of it. It's amazing. Did I say that already? And awesome. Isn't this quiet? I'm telling you. I'm so glad I bought it. I was starting to get second thoughts, but not anymore. I guess it's done when it starts to warp like that, eh? There we go. Love that. Okay. So then I'm just going to set it down like this. I don't want it to be hot when I do this. And let's get out my stamp positioner. And let's move that right up there like that. Awesome. There we are, press down, move that over, and this way I get all of that area. I think I need this side. Okay. There we are. And I'm going to put on the bottom a sentiment, so I'm not going to worry about that. And let's grab a baby wipe or two and wipe this down. There we are. Awesome. There we go. All my dies just moved. That's okay. Okay. So there we are. And then I'm going to color these in with distress markers. The little hearts. This is when I like to be able to edit. Really pretty. And let's see. I think I'm just going to do that a tad longer. For some reason it just seemed like I rubbed that off, but maybe not. There we go. Not the whisper quiet. I love that. I think that's good. So let's get out our inks and we'll start with distress markers. Excuse me. And let's move this over. I don't want to get my sleeve in here. There we are. And we'll start with the red at the top. There we are. So, oops, wrong end. Let's go inside here. Don't know why that has a little point on it there, but there we are. Let's see. Do a few of these up here. Oh, I just went over one that wasn't a colored in one. It's actually embossed. There we are. And then I'm going to run this sideways, just like this. There we are. And let's grab a paintbrush. See, I have to go behind here. And let's try this one. My glue gun just fell down. Let me grab some water here. And we should put that right there. I'm going to cover my embossing powder because the last thing I need is to bump that and have to vacuum that up. Okay, so let's go across it like this. go. Really pretty. I'll bring that down just a bit. And let's go to orange, the spice marmalade. And it's nice because you can go over it later. Oh, that one is embossed. The egg Zola, so was that one. Okay. And go over that like up just a tad. Isn't that nice? There we are. And let's go to the yellow. And this is mustard seed. It is getting on in the time here, but I'm going to try and get a couple of videos out. And I'm liking these one layer cards, which I'm not used to doing, but getting used to it. Should always step out of your comfort zone, I say. And that's why I took this course, this online class, because I wanted to step outside my comfort zone. We'll wipe this up after. There we are. We'll let that dry. Isn't that looking nice for now? And then we're going to grab the green. Which green? Let's use the forest moss. There we are. Green, green. And this is like a simple card. It's not difficult at all. Like, I'm going to go up and do this one in green. 2 hearts. It's a pretty background. There we are. I think I'll do this one. There we go. Grab the paintbrush. Go up into the yellow. So pretty. There we go. It's not intense. Just nice. And then we are going to go with the blue. So we'll go with the light blue, the broken china on the bottom. And pretty, pretty. Whoop, whoop. That's already wet there. I think I'll jump up there. I guess that's all we're going to do there. So let's put those away, and then the card is almost complete. Isn't that something? For me it is, to have an almost complete card. I got it a bit wet right there, so let me see what I can do here. And I'm going to turn this over just a bit and fold it. There we are. And let's dry that up a little bit. And I'll see what I'm going to do on the bottom. Just dry this up a tad. And I think what I'll do on here is I'll just grab some water with my hands. And I'm going to drop little bits of water here and make some watermarks. There we go. going to straighten this out a little bit. Has some nice water spots. I love that. Okay, and then I think I am going to add a little bit of ribbon. Just see here. I'll do some I guess I'll use some of this. I think I'm just going to use white on the bottom of this seam binding. If I can find the opening. I'll put some of this on. No, I don't like that. Just looking at it, I don't like it. Okay. And I don't want to go any more. This is curling up just a bit. That's okay. Okay, why don't we make this a trying to see here what I'm going to use. I have that heart, so maybe I'll grab some of this heart vellum and I'll put that on the bottom. Awesome. Let's do that. Cut that down. 5.5. And let's do 1 3/4. See how that works out good. And then I'm going to use some of my new paper. So I will put I haven't opened this here yet. Okay, let's see. I don't think I want a wide stripe. Let's see here, and that is from that cardstock right here. That new cardstock I just purchased. And I think we're going to get it. There we go. There we are. And let's grab some tape runner. There we are. And this is going to be pretty, I think. Just a 1-layer pretty card. So, put that up like that. Whoa. I'm going to put that, cover that there. Just see here. There we are. I think I need to just bear with me here. This is going to turn out my 1-layer cards that I don't do. It's going to turn out. There we are. So let's cut this off. Turn it around. There we are. And let's get some vellum on here. Right underneath. Should I do it up like that or down? Like that. Okay. think I'm going to go like this. I think I'm going to go right over it like that. Just so you can see that from behind. So it's not like, because everything is so it's not vibrant, it's so light. And I think that turned out, oh, sorry. I think that turned out really nice. Let me just scroll down. And we'll cut that off and turn it around. I think I'll do this one. And cut this. There we are. So what do you think of that so far? I think it's really pretty. It's very muted, which I really like. I like the muted look. And I'm getting used to this one layer card thing. So let's make it a thank you card. So I think I'll take this on the bottom right there, and I'm going to brighten it up with the U, and I'll add some dots up here. Let's see. I just bought some heart dots somewhere. Some red heart dots. I wonder where they went. I haven't put this stuff away yet. It should be in here. But I don't see it right now. So let's just get that on. Grab the Tombow Mono Multi. I think this is wonderful. Watch, don't. Yeah. Whoops. That's just what I didn't want to do, is put a glob on there. I think I'll just do dots. There we go. Thank. Right across there like that. Awesome. Loving it. How much time do we, oh, 1 minute. Let's get this going. And we'll put a little bit of bling on here. Those dots, or those hearts would have been nice, but I'm going to go with what I have here. There we go. There we are. Thank you. Okay, we have a thank you. It's so pretty. Look at, here we go, and I'll add some dots on here if I have time while you're, if not, have yourself a, oh, look at this. Let's go. I'll do some bling bling. Put one there. Put a heart here. Diamond hearts. Oh yeah. Let's do 3 of them. There you have it, my friends. With a background stamp. Isn't that pretty?